Welcome to the Divinely Protected Oracle. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and all your donations. They are truly appreciated and they go to the growth of the channel. So thank you for all your support. We're going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective. Now this is a general message, so please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Now if you're interested in a more personal reading, please check out my channel's description box and it will give you all the details. Alright, so let's see what Spirit has for the collective for today. Alright, we have joy, number 15. Joy saturates every cell of my body with love and compassion. My spirit heart opens and my body shivers with energy and light equals to that of 1,000,000 dazzling stars. This is my true spiritual nature. Okay, so a lot of you are trying to focus on the positive things in life. This is number 15, which goes to a 6. 6 talks about support. It talks about healing. It talks about unconditional love. All right, so what do we need to know in this situation for the collective? Why is joy here for the collective? We have autumn harvest. So a lot of you may be harvesting. Seeds that you've planted, things have been growing. Okay, you're seeing the growth here is what I'm getting. We also have Ace of Water. Okay, this is all about love, expressing gratitude as well. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have cycles, change, and completion. So some of you have closed out negative cycles in your life. And we also have alchemy. Okay, so you used whatever hardship that you were going through for a positive means. And now you're reaping the rewards of all your hard work and effort. All right, so what else do we need to know about this situation for the collective? We have the 5 of Pentacles. All right, so before this time when you were in some sort of cycle, you were going through some sort of financial hardship. What's the obstacle? Is the Ace of Wands. So a lot of you weren't sure if this new beginning and closing out this cycle was going to be successful or not at the time. However, you still took that risk. We have the 7 of Wands. And we have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of you blocked out people, places, and things that were a negative influence on you. And you focused on yourself and the things that you needed to accomplish, your goals, the financial aspect of where you wanted to be, and you're reaping the rewards of this now. Anything else, Spirit, that we need to know? We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 8 of Cups. All right, some of you may have, used to go out and go out with friends and family, possibly, out to dinners, drinks, things like that. It looks like this is something that you walked away from or a cycle that you closed out. We have the Fool card. And we have the Queen of Swords. Yes, you definitely cut out anything that you felt was foolish, okay? Things that were not in your best interest, that weren't going to produce the stability that you needed in your life. All right. So let's get some clarity. What is this Ace of Wands doing here? Why is this Ace of Wands here for the collective as the obstacle? We have 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, followed by the 6 of Wands. So even though you enjoyed going out and spending time with family, friends, and indulging, okay, you decided to move to calmer waters because it was leaving you in this lack mindset, or it was leaving you realizing that you were spending way more money, especially when you go out with family and friends. I feel like some of you were even paying for your family and friends when you went out, which was causing some sort of financial strain here. All right, what is this 7 of Wands about? We have the 2 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So you made the difficult decision to block out this excess of spending money in order to focus on your financial situation and your financial stability. All right. So tell me about the King of Pentacles. We have the Tower card. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so it looks like you cut this off abruptly. And I feel like you thought that this was no longer serving you, that this was some sort of reckless spending that you were indulging in, and you know that it needed to stop, and it needed to stop now. All right, so why is the Three of Cups here? We have the Magician, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So people saw that you were very financially well off, okay? And some people even used that. Now, this is, again, friends or family that I feel like you were picking up the tab for. And that's what you put to an end. Okay, so why is the Eight of Cups here? We have the Five of Cups. And we also have the World card. Yeah. So people using you in a financial way really caused a financial burden on you. It was causing you a lot of grief, and you decided that you were just going to close out that cycle. Again, there's some sort of focus here on appearances, and the collective here was like, listen, I'm all for appearances, I get that, but at the same time, what is it costing my future? So you started looking at your future. Like, if you're going out and you're going out, say, 2 or 3 times a week, right? To a restaurant. And it's a nice restaurant, you know, and you're picking up the tab for 2 or 3 other people here. You're talking a couple $100 3 times a week, right? So that adds up over the months, over the years, over whatever time. And you were looking at your financial situation and you're like, well, why do I not have more money than I should have at this time? And you're realizing it's because you were going out partying with possibly friends or family, and you were picking up the tab, and that was never repaid back to you, okay, in any kind of way. Excuse me. I'm almost getting that it was some sort of expectation because you had such a successful job, or you were doing well financially, that you were expected to pick up this tab. But this person or these people that you were hanging out with were not reciprocating that. So it was really only one-sided, where you were constantly picking up the tab, but they were never picking up the tab. They expected you to handle it. All right, so tell me about the Fool card here. We have the Hierophant, and we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you decided that you were going to focus on love here, okay? Love for yourself, you know, having joy in your life, looking at the positive instead of the negative, and you made a commitment to yourself that you were going to cut out anything in your life that was not serving you or was not reciprocating the energy in some way. Okay. So tell me about the Queen of Swords energy. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So you constantly picking up these tabs was causing you a lot of stress and anxiety, which caused this financial strain on you. Even though you have a lot coming in, because that's the energy I'm getting, is you have more than enough coming in, but it was going out quicker than it was coming in. And that caused a lot of stress on you, which caused this financial strain. But once you were able to cut this out of your life and close out this cycle and focus on yourself and your goals, that brought you to this King of Pentacles energy. And I feel like there's still a lot of friends and family that may be feeling angry or resentful towards the fact that you just cut them off. Now, for some of you, this is even your children, okay? You may have children that you had to say, you know, you're adults here, and, you know, I can't keep paying for you whatever luxuries or whatever your wants or needs are. Like, you need to be self-sufficient here. So for some of you, this is friends and family, and for others of you, this is actually your children that you kept constantly paying for things for them, but they weren't taking the initiative to go out and get a job and be able to be sufficient on their own. And I feel like here, the collective needed to cut that off, okay? Cut the purse strings is what I'm getting. That's the energy I've been getting. And now you're in a much better mindset because your mind isn't racing or focused on the finances because you know they're there because you're not giving it away like you were before. And that's really turned your life around is what I'm getting, but for the better. And now you're seeing your bank account consistently grow because of this one thing that you closed out in your life. All right, well, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.